Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel we talk all things that have to do with healing, growing, and manifesting the life that you want. So if that's anything you might be interested in, you should definitely stick around. Today I wanted to talk about facing yourself, and sometimes it's not easy, and because it's not easy, I don't want you to run away from yourself. I want you to be able to face yourself. So I want to talk about a question that really changed my life. And it wasn't easy to face this question. So quite a few years ago, I was in the dating game a little bit more, and I had dated quite a few people, and I wasn't really liking the people I was dating and who I was finding all these things wrong with them. You know what, if you're listening to me, we know that has something to do with me though, right? But I asked myself a question one day because I was here looking at these guys that I'm dating and thinking about, oh, I don't like this about them, I don't like that, and kind of like picking on them basically, and like finding something wrong with everybody, which this is, sabotaging actually, but I didn't know this at the time. But, I asked myself the question, would I date me? So like I put myself in the shoes of these guys I was dating and thought like, I wonder how they see me, and I had an awareness that they only see what I show them, but I see me way more. Like I know a lot more about myself. There's a lot of things, that I keep from people, and we all do, right? We all have the part of ourselves that I guess we show to others, and then we have things that only we know about. And the truth is, when I answered that question, I wanted to be honest because I love myself and I'm not going to lie to myself. So I was like, no, I wouldn't date me. And that was hard to face. And it took a long time to work through that because I started to think of all the things that I judge myself for. So the reason that I even said that, I started thinking about, well, who I know myself to be. I know all my dark secrets. I know how I'm showing up. Like even if I lied to myself about it, I know. And facing yourself and who you've become and who you're being can be really dark, because we have light and dark, right? I'm not suggesting, just because I said I wouldn't date myself, that doesn't mean there isn't really great things about me. Even then, there was, but I was being realistic with myself that I felt as though I have a lot of flaws or things about me that I'd want to change, and things about myself that I hide, as a matter of fact, which is, those are probably the things I wanted to change, and I would hide them. And even me hiding things, I knew that I didn't want that. Like I wouldn't, if I was a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, I don't want them hiding things from me. But if I'm hiding things from others, I'm hiding things from myself, because it's like, why am I hiding? Why can't I face that? Facing it is the way out. And sometimes, I love myself, and there's a lot of qualities about myself that I love and admire. Sometimes when I watch myself on camera, or I'll see a video of myself in the past or pictures, like I often can think, oh my God, like I'm so cute. I really do love myself, and I have a lot of good qualities, but that doesn't mean I have bad qualities, and neither of them necessarily are who you are. However, you will realize that you would rather have the good qualities than the bad qualities, because that's what you would want from someone else. It is what you would want for yourself. So, wanting to not necessarily get rid of my bad qualities, but I would say integrate them, like kind of figure out, where does this stuff come from? How did it happen? And can I let it go? And can I show up a different way now? That was really important for me, and it was really life-changing for me, because when I started to stop hiding from myself and I faced myself and who I'm being, and I still do this every day, Healing and inner work is something that you continually do. Anything that I'm teaching, I do want to make it clear. I'm not offering a pill that cures. I'm offering a committed way of living. I want you to live the life that you want, which would mean you're living an intentional life, because you have to know what you want to have what you want, which means you have to live on purpose and with intention about that. And in order to continue to manifest the life you want, because you are the one, you are the source, you are the center point of your world, what you are putting out there is coming back to you. The world, through relationships, through people, are reflecting it to you. So knowing the good parts and the dark parts is very helpful, and facing the dark parts and learning to understand where they came from and learning to love them and just say, yeah, like, I could see why I turned out that way because of this situation. You know, if you've been heartbroken and then you go out there with a guarded heart, you don't need to judge yourself for having your guard up. It's like, I could see why I have my heart guarded. Sweet angel. I could see that. That makes sense. And that's okay, but we don't have to keep guarding our heart just because of one bad thing or even a couple of bad things that have happened. You know, so understanding where these things where they come from, and then loving them, that is how you integrate it. Because I'm never going to teach anyone or tell anyone to get rid of your darkness or parts of you that you're not proud of. I would say integrate it. I would say love it and have compassion for yourself. Have love and compassion for yourself as to why you are where you are, how you got here, and it's okay. You know, it's okay that that's how you are. And how would I like to be now? You know, but integrating it is, it's more powerful than getting rid of, because if you try to get rid of it, it will just come back. It's not something you can get rid of. It will continue to show up. Your shadow, your darkness, these things within you that you may not be proud of, they don't just go away, even if they are suppressed or hidden for a while because you're in a situation where they're not coming out. It will eventually come out. So I want you to integrate it so you understand what to do with these types of feelings, because that practice is something you can do moving forward, and it's powerful to love and understand why you came to certain conclusions and beliefs and ways of being. To love and understand that can help you say, and now I'm going to be this. I understand that, and I forgive myself, and I love myself. You know, even if you've done something wrong, you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person because you've done something wrong, but let's forgive and understand where that came from. And then how would I like to show up now? And just show up as that. You owe nobody any explanations. You can show up as your best self now. And I want you to, because when you show up as your best self, when you understand yourself, when you love yourself, when you love your darkness and you love your light, you will now, from that, if that is what's within you, you will attract people that understand your darkness and your light and will love and appreciate it, and won't, at the sight of anything that's dark within you, run away, because you don't run away. Right? And this is manifesting the life you want, because I'm sure if I were to ask you, hey, if you were going through a rough time and you had a partner or a family member, whoever, like, do you want them to give up on you as soon as you get difficult, or would you rather that they help you through it? And you're going to say, obviously, you'd rather they can help you through it. You want somebody that could be there for you, but you have to be there for you first. So being there for you first looks like understanding yourself, who you've become, who you're being. And don't judge or shame that. Love it, because you understand, okay, I get how I got to this point. And even if you don't fully get it, understand that you did get to this point and you're here, and it doesn't have to continue to be this way. This is all up to you. It's our decision. I'm going to say something that's actually very powerful, but it doesn't sound powerful, but it really is. When you decide something about yourself or your life, that is the moment where things change. It's literally just a decision. If you decide, I've been this way, but I don't want to be this way anymore, I'm going to be this way, it's just that decision to now live that way. And yeah, things can come back up from your past or things that you were doing before that you don't like. But again, when you learn to love yourself and say, catch yourself, we're not doing that anymore. I slipped, I forgot, I fell back into an old habit, an old pattern, and I'm going this way now. This stuff is all just a practice. So I don't want you to be scared of facing yourself, and I don't want you to be ashamed of facing yourself. I want you to lovingly give yourself what you need, because only really you can do that. And when you do this, others can do it for you too. And I can very happily say now, I would definitely date me. I just want to put that out there. I'm very happy with myself. I'm a work of art. I'm a work in progress, and I love myself, and I love how I show up for myself. I love how every day I get up and I try to be my best self. I love that about myself. So I would love to date me. So yes, I do. I do. Just a joke. Anyways, with that being said, if facing yourself is feeling too heavy or too hard and you'd like any guidance with that, I do offer coaching services. You can email me. My email will be in the description below. I want you to have the life you want. So me telling you this, it's because this is the way to get it. Facing yourself is part of it. And I want you to face yourself with love and with grace and with kindness and compassion, because you're going to need it. We're not perfect, and you don't need to hold yourself to anything, no matter what it is. I want you to know that. So, please start the journey. If you need help, even if it's not me that you get help from, there's people out there that can support you. And just keep supporting yourself. Keep supporting yourself, because when you support yourself, when you love yourself, I'm going to keep preaching this, it's going to come back to you. And it's the best feeling. It's the best. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.